Now, if you've just tuned in, this isn't an episode of Australia's Most Wanted. Curly's just experimenting with facial hair.
Yeah, and don't be fooled that you're watching embarrassing bodies. Lana's just experimenting with carbs.
It's Maxim TV, where the criminals are you guys at home.
And the bodies are anything but embarrassing. Here's what's coming up.
Mega babe Nikki Whelan,
Off-road action,
funny man Paul Fenech, and a summer movie marathon.
But now for the older brothers, the uncles and the dads who have watched High Five over the years for all the wrong reasons.
You're gonna love this shoot.
That is as cute as a ranger can get.
That's like you said to Garfield.
True. Now, my research proves that you're a bit of a tomboy growing up.
What research?
Talking to your mum regularly.
You get creepier every week, honestly.
No, I do actually Skype with her every week. She tells your dad and your little brothers she's going for a power walk. We have a power Skype session together, me and Juicy J.
This is what I have to put up with. Mum, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I used to drive trucks, wear a little trucker cap everywhere.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah.
Did you like Tonka trucks?
I did.
Well, this guy we're about to check out, he actually drives them full time. You're going to love it at home. He rides in the Australian Off-Road Championships and he stops at nothing. I'm here with Bo Robinson, who drives a trophy truck in the Australian Off-Road Championships. Cheers for having a beer with us, mate.
Yeah, thanks very much, girls.
So what's been happening this year?
Yeah, we've just been playing in the dirt pretty much. We've just been having a pretty good year and yeah, just putting a show on for the fans.
Yeah, nice. It's a pretty good gig to have. How did it all sort of start for you? Obviously, your dad was a bit of a driver as well.
Yeah, we were wrecking cars on the farm since we were 5 years old, and the old man's always been into it since sort of he was 18 odd. So we were sort of bred into it, and we sort of had no choice in the matter actually.
Let's talk us through the trophy trucks. How do they sort of work?
They're sort of they're built like a Sherman tank. They're pretty tough.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's a front engine truck with a solid rear axle on the rear, so it's pretty unconventional as far as a race car goes. The guys in Arizona that build it do a really good job. So we get it out here and it's obviously got a fiberglass body on it, and we try and tear that up as often as possible.
Buy a few shells, a few fiberglass shells. You don't just buy one at a time.
No, that's right.
You get a pack of them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Now, Bo, obviously these trucks are built very solidly, but something my dad's always said to me and my 9 brothers and sisters is rubber's really important. Tyres, obviously a big thing, part of the off-road racing?
Yeah, massive thing. Again, the trucks need to have the best of the best on them, and in our particular instance, the tyres are probably one of the most important things, we're winning and losing races here by seconds, so, if you get a flat tyre or anything, if you haven't got the best tyre on there, you can't win it.
It's not worth the risk.
Yeah, so look, we've been running Barefoot Utes tyres for years and years, and my old man, when we very first got involved, he's run Barefoot Utes and we've never ran anything since.
Yeah, right, it's like a family kind of thing.
Yeah. We've run, probably hundreds of thousands of kilometres in the dirt with Barefoot Utes tyres, and I guess they've always been very reliable for us, and performance-wise, they're the best you can get. At the end of the day, is taking a little bit of a step back from the professional side of it, it's pretty fun.
This is stuff that most guys would pay to do on a bucks or pay to do on the weekend, and you're getting paid to do it.
That's right. Imagine being able to get your GTS and jump it off a bridge or something. That's pretty much what you're what you're doing all the time.
Now let's have a bit of a peek. Of course, Kalgoorlie, a big race earlier in 2014.
Kalgoorlie, as you can see, is like a really dusty desert event, going through 3 or 4 foot holes that run for probably 100 kilometres. We run through them at 200 kilometres an hour without even worrying. And there's some pretty massive rocks and stumps and things like that. So as you can see, the trees and everything are there, and we're mowing them down here and there. And it was a good run for us. We ended up winning as well, which was a good thing for the truck to be able to beat all the buggies first round out. So it put us in a good stead for the rest of the championship.
Perfect. Well, Bo, thanks for the chat, mate. Appreciate you coming out. Next time, let's do it over maybe a drive in the trophy truck rather than a beer,
Yeah, for sure.
Cheers,
thanks,
mate.
Cheers.
Awesome. Still to come on the show, we crashed the Glue Store summer party.
We've got funny man Paul Fenech.
These clothes, mate. Come on, you're a hipster.
And Curly has a date with Garfield.
Hi, I'm Ellie. Hey everyone, I'm Sheridan. Hey, I'm Renee. And welcome to our Maxim shoot.
Welcome back to Maxim TV.
Now, just when we thought that we had milked all the love from Glue Store.
Yeah, the free clothing was starting to run out and the checks were no longer clearing, but we heard about an awesome summer launch party they were holding.
I know, so I thought we have to crash this and pretend we're filming something.
We certainly did. Well, Lana was pretending to film while I was out the back drinking most of their profits.
We're at the Glue Store summer launch party. Now, girls, 3 words that sum up summer.
Fun, beach, bikinis.
Oh, saucy.
Yeah.
If there's 3 words that describe summer for you, what are they? Summer Bay, something?
Please. Sunshine, fun, but taxing. I mean, summer for us is pre-season training, so we're out in the sun most of the day training and running laps.
Everyone else is out having fun.
Yes.
What did you do last summer?
I spent most of last summer in Noosa and Byron because I'd finished school and I was like, get me out of here.
Yeah, she has just finished school. All you creeps at home, stop checking her out. Favourite thing about Glue Store?
I think it's cool. I think they got a cool little vibe. You know, I'm all about feeling comfortable and looking fly.
I do love all the pink basics, sort of like little tops and things like that.
This is actually from Glue Store
The
today.
polka dot number here.
Skinny jeans.
You can have a shirt like this from a brand, but then you can get something really cool, like a Def Leppard rock t-shirt.
The people there, they are just really there for a good time, a lot of fun, very professional.
Working. Yeah, that's it.
I will not take my shirt off, okay?
Now, Lana, being a country girl, you'd have had some of your happiest memories in the back of a ute.
Correct. They're functional, they're fun, and this guy is the king of them, Jack Monkhouse.
Yes, the monkey is back. Jack Monkhouse, of course, from Isuzu Utes Team D-Max. Mate, cheers for coming for a beer. A bit more of a relaxed chat. A few industry secrets coming out today.
Yeah, we won't have too many beers because I don't want to give you all the inroads as to what we do and how it all happens.
Extract as much as we can. So what are some sweet tricks we can do ourselves if we've got something like the D-Max to cut sick on? What can we pull off?
Yes, well, none of this is recommended for the public.
Of course.
Of course
not.
We do a fair bit of drifting, which is what you do on a rally car. Basically, you're sliding the car around. And I guess with the drifting, we do handbrake turns. Pulling the handbrake up at about 60 kilometres an hour and turning at the same time, and that'll spin the car around. We do a 4-way crossover.
I thought it was something for the bedroom. But,
well, depends on how you want to perceive it, but when we do it at the show, it's 4 cars in every corner, and basically you're driving at your mate flat out. The main rule is with the crossover is you can't slow down.
Right. You'd have 4 blokes with 4 massive sets of nuts.
Yep.
Yeah, right. That's a risky one. That's a risky one to try.
It is. If someone isn't on the ball there, then everyone gets involved because one car hits that car, then that car hits that car, and
it all falls apart.
One thing I do during the show is a ramp-to-ramp jump.
Yeah, right.
Which is like 12, 13 metres long. And we park 3 of the other D-Maxes in that gap.
Yeah.
And I jump over 3 of them. It's a very narrow landing ramp, so you have to be perfectly straight on the way up. And obviously the speed has to be very critical because if you go too short, you land in the gap on the cars or hit the landing ramp. And if you go too long, you'll miss the landing ramp. We actually do donuts with 2 cars. So we do dueling donuts. So there's a synchronised handbrake turn and then start the donut. We just spin around each other.
Yeah, right, just face to face.
Probably one of the hardest things to show is the driving on 2 wheels.
Yeah, that is a sweet move.
The whole car is just trying to fall over or go the other way. It's a cool thing just driving around a racetrack on 2 wheels for sure.
All right then, Monkey, it's been good having you back again, mate. Really appreciate it. Big cheers.
Thank you.
Can we have a look at that crash again, that rally crash? Mate, every time you come in, we love to check it out. It was a sensational crash. There it is there. That is, oh wow, that is beautiful. Jack, thanks so much, mate. Always good to see you.
Coming up, Curly goes on a date with a man.
It's a fishing trip.
You want to play a quick game of Castaway?
No, mate.
Wilson!
Paul Fenech, some exotic cars, and the voice of Optimus Prime.
Thanks for watching Maxim TV.
Now, Curly, being the 10th episode, it's really great that there's so many sponsors that want to get involved.
It certainly is.
But this next segment, it's really taking the piss.
Wouldn't have thought so.
There's more sponsors in this one segment than there are in the entire episode's ad breaks.
There are no sponsors, just awesome products.
I'm going to count them. Here's Maxim Fitness.
Welcome to Maxim Fitness. This week I'm teaching Garfield how to spearfish, which could be the perfect sport for you, mate.
Oh, why is that?
Well, it's motivated by food.
Perfect.
Not unlike yourself. So you go out, you work out, and you get yourself dinner. Pretty easy?
I love it. Let's do it.
Let's get some sunscreen on, Ranger.
Oh, sweet.
Every 5 minutes for you. All right, Garfield, your son's safe, but you need some protein. Let's smash some jerky. You love a jerky.
I love a jerky.
Mate, we've got a few flavours there. We've got barbecue original. I reckon you're probably a Thai chili man. A lot of people get stuck in the lollies before spearing, but this stuff's much better, mate. Protein rich. Is that a seal over there?
Where?
Nah, it's someone's dog.
Thanks for that, Dave Attenborough. Well done, mate.
It's time to check out some gear. We've got this bad boy for you. Rob Allen's Inferno from South Africa. It blends with your beard too. Got this nice setup here. We've got the Evinrude 90 horsepower on the back with the E-Tech, so nice and quiet.
Bit of grunt.
With still some balls. A bit like you, mate.
Yeah, bit of grunt, bit of balls, no beard though. You want to play a quick game of Castaway?
No, mate.
Wilson!
Let's get in the water, mate. There was a diver who lost an arm to a bull shark just over there.
Mate.
Good little catch first time out there. We've got a ludric, a little brim, we've got a fan belly leather jacket and a swordtail. A little bit of brim sashimi. Not bad.
Good stuff.
You know, Garth, I was never really sure if I actually liked you watching Maxim Fitness. Now I know I don't. I'm kidding. He's all right. His bloke's all right. His bloke's all right. Cheers, mate. Well done today. How many packets that, Garfield?
3.
Maxim Australia has teamed up with Sea-Doo to give one lucky reader a brand new jet ski. Not just any jet ski, we're talking Sea-Doo's epic new Spark. With Polytech, a fancy compound that means the Spark weighs 45% less than a standard jet ski, has a 50% better power to weight ratio, better economy, and a whole lot more fun. It's packing a compact but ballsy Rotax 900 60 horsepower motor and has options like a larger motor, a 3-seater version, and a customizable look. But if you want to win this bad boy, get your filthy joyriding hands on a copy of the latest Maxim magazine that comes out December 18.
Now, some people may compare me to the next guest.
Booney? Choppery?
Not so much.
A Mexican sex pest with inappropriate facial hair?
I don't think so. I'm talking about funny man Paul Fenech.
Yeah, and here's Kelly having another interview.
Time for a beer with Paul Fenech. Thanks for coming in, mate.
Yeah, it's good to see you. Thanks for having me. Although I would have preferred tequila time instead of the beer thing, but all good.
We can do shots if you like. Mate, what about the last time you got drunk? When was the last time you really hit it a bit too hard, Paul?
Well, probably the Logies was the biggest time I went sick. You know, I just went crazy.
How sick did you cut it?
Well, you know, look, I mean, probably you could have filled up a four-wheel drive Land Cruiser with the amount of alcohol me and Kev the Kiwi sank at the Logies. So,
it's a solid effort. All right, so if we're heading out, you and me heading out for a big night out, where do we start? Where do we end up? What's on the menu?
Look, I don't know, man. I don't know if you're hard enough to head out with me just for a start, because look, if you came out with me and some of the guys I know, I don't know, you'd have to harden up a bit. I mean,
how hard?
These clothes, mate. Come on, you're a hipster.
What do I need to put on?
Hipsters don't come in my circle, mate. If a hipster comes in our circle, the hipster will no longer cease to be. He'll cease to be.
How much cash do I need for a big night out with?
Look, you know, I've got a lot of friends. Don't need much cash, but just you know, maybe a little less product in the hair.
Yep. Just a hat on.
Yeah, hat would do it.
Put the goggles on.
Yeah, goggles always acceptable.
Now let's have a quick chat about the movie. You've had Pizza versus Houseoats.
Yes.
It's out very soon. What can you tell us? What are we in for?
Everything I've ever made is in this film. And it's got the return of Sleek the Elite. If you're a fat pizza fan, you know the importance of this. Bobo's back, Mama's back,
Bobo's back,
Habib is back, you know, and they take on all the crazy nuts in Sunnyvale. It's just like, it's a Bogan Ben-Hur.
Fat Pizza versus Houseoats. Thank you very much for the chat, mate.
Hey, thanks, man.
November 27, let's look at I'm betting on this. Yes, maybe dressed fresh, but...
I was doing too much talking, mate, so I'm going to zip on it now. Thank you.
So, Curly, do you like the Transformers movies?
Affirmative.
That is the worst Optimus Prime
voice I've ever heard.
It was pretty good. It's
not bad.
But our man in the US, Andrew McGarver, got to catch up with the real voice of Optimus Prime.
Peter Cullen.
It's Peter Cullen. And drive some fancy cars.
Autobots, roll out.
Stop.
Welcome out to Transformers Age of Extinction Behind the Wheel Press Day. Everybody will have the chance to experience a Ferrari or Lamborghini as part of their package.
First of all, how did you get into this?
I was on my way to the audition and my brother asked me where I was going. I said, I'm going to be auditioning as a truck. He gave me the advice that actually won me the role. He said, Peter, if you're going to be a hero, be a real hero. Be sincere, be honest, and be strong enough to be gentle.
Got to ask, has that voice either got you into trouble or got you out of trouble?
Maybe it's helped the odd time when you gently say good morning to your gal and say, good morning, till all are one. I'll be in Australia in November. I look forward to it.
You will, you'll have a good time.
Cool, blimey. Thanks for watching Maxim TV, Australia.
Right after the break, we've got the stunning Nikki Whelan.
I do the summer movie marathon.
And we find out how long you last.
10 to 15 minutes is good.
How long, on average, do you reckon you do the horizontal shuffle for?
Oh, well,
it's a tough question.
It is a tough question.
No one wants to go first on this one. 10, 20, 30 minutes?
30.
30 minutes?
Yeah, 30.
About half an hour.
20 minutes, half an hour.
Gets it done?
Yeah. It honestly depends. 20 minutes, 40 minutes, it just depends.
10 minutes?
No. I like to make it so it's worth it, so it's a workout as well. So
half an hour cardio?
Yeah.
A few weights in there?
Sometimes you have to be a little bit quicker when you can hear the kids kind of rummaging around in the background.
If you're going for the old quick dog before work, maybe 10.
Yeah.
And if you're looking at Sunday Arvo, probably 40 to an hour, something like that.
Yeah.
You know, have a little bit of fun.
If it fits the mood to be nice and slow, then it's nice and loving. If it's not, you know, if you just want to, if you're drunk and it's just going to be fun, then it's just fun.
I feel like if I'm a bit drunker and he's a bit sober, it's the best.
You enjoy it more. 20 minutes.
Probably 2 hours. I mean, I've had 5 minutes, but 2 hours.
How did 5 minutes end up?
Not very good. No, I sort of just left like a minute later.
What do you mean at once? One time?
Not the average amount you've had over the years, Hilda.
10.
10 minutes?
Yep.
You can get a lot done in 10 minutes.
Oh, you can.
Anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes is good.
45. You got to put in work, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
None of these 2-minute pushes. It can't be done in 2 minutes. So.
Pretty quick, 2 minutes.
When it comes to summer, there's nothing better than a movie marathon, and you've got one for us today, Lance?
Yes, we do. Now, with The In-Betweeners, it was a surprise that the first movie was so good, so a sequel was a no-brainer. Other no-brainers include Simon, Jay, Neil and Will, who head to Australia for their gap year. Expect plenty of dick and poo jokes, which means plenty of laughs from Curly.
You said dick. We're giving The In-Betweeners 3 out of 5 clunges. You boys are pretty rude on the show. What's your favourite words that you've said over the series and the movie?
Clunge is a good one, I suppose. I mean, I quite like frothing at the gash.
Frothing at the gash and clunge. Have you had to explain any of them to your mother at any point?
His mum knows all about frothing at the gash. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, you know, I feel I have to refute that, really. My mum is a lovely lady.
What is next in the summer movie marathon, Lana?
What would you do with your final hours on Earth?
Is that a rhetorical question?
It wasn't for you. But if you were Nathan Phillips, you want to party like there's literally no tomorrow. But things don't go to plan when the Wolf Creek star meets a young girl searching for her father. I'm pretty sure he's not going to make that party.
We're giving these final hours 4 out of 5 typecast actors. Now some action in the movie marathon.
Yes, now what happens when the stars of your favourite action VHS movies combine for a third time? Well, there's plenty more explosions, fights and terrible one-liners, all the things you'd want from The Expendables 3. Plus, Harrison Ford and Mel Gibson join the party.
We're giving The Expendables 3 3.5 out of 5 Han shot firsts.
Next up we have Black Sails. Set on New Providence Island, Black Sails is a prequel to Robert Louis Stevenson's novel Treasure Island. This American drama adventure TV series is filled with a decent dosage of boobs, blood and sex. Alliances are made and broken, blood is spilled and wenches keep on wenching.
We're giving the complete season of Black Sails 4 Walk the Planks out of 5. It is almost the end of the show, but this week, Lance, you caught up with the Ladies Gridiron League.
I did, and here's what happened. Yes, I'm here with the Ladies Gridiron League. Firstly, for those at home who haven't heard about the sport, tell us a bit about it.
So it's a collective group of women who are healthy, fit, and they kind of like to smash on a little bit.
And just to clarify, you don't wear lingerie?
No, we don't.
Damn it! All of our viewers are going to be so disappointed. So what do you wear?
Yeah, just little shorts and a crop top, helmet and shoulder pads.
And like on the field, there's got to be some cattiness, right?
It does it gets really physical. As soon as it starts to get physical, that's when the mouthing off starts happening. And just it's
heat of the moment,
really
pretty much.
personal and directive and trying to put the other team off.
Yeah. And how do you put them off? What do you do? Is it all about the chat, or is it all about, you know?
Get in their face, really just take charge of them because it puts them off, and then follow it up with some smack talk.
I think the best way of putting someone off is scoring against them, so that's my pre-objective there.
Yeah. And so, you know, keeping in shape, keeping fit, do you guys go to the gym? Do you train often?
Most of us, we obviously train at least 2 or 3 times a week as a team. We do have nutrition programs. I use muscle meals because they're convenient for me. We have to obviously measure the proteins and carbs and things like that and eat like real food, vegetables and brown rice and all of the chicken protein and normal stuff.
Yep.
G'day guys,
He's always close by. What are we thinking, arm wrestle?
I think arm wrestle is the quickest way to do this. Well, I might get some protection on. We don't know each other, so... I think she's got me on the guns for a start, which is not great.
Down, set, hut!
All right, game on, bitch. That was too much too soon, wasn't it? I'm sorry.
Come on!
What do you call these arms? Chicken wings?
Oh. Could be a draw.
Did you want a cup of tea?
I think I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna walk out. Yeah, I'm gone. Thanks, guys. Well, that is it for this episode of Maxim TV.
And it's time for your favourite part of the show, the vault.
We're going to crack it open with this Australian sweetheart, Nikki Whelan, of course, over in Hollywood doing some great stuff.
Yeah, including this photo shoot.
We'll see you soon.
See ya.
Hi, this is Nikki Whelan and you're behind the scenes at my Maxim photo shoot.